Hey everybody, what's up? Let's start a completely new playlist now. I was always thinking about interviewing people who are organizing concerts, bookers, tour managers and all of that, and the first guy I could get a grip of who does that is Marius from Germany. Marius is more of a slam dude, and he is organizing tours and concerts, but most noticeably he is involved in the Slamming Brutality Festival in Gießen, Germany, which is a small, completely underrated festival. Last year he had Cranium, Disavowed, Corpse and all of these guys, which is pretty awesome, very packed, very good lineup, and I just wanted to check out how is he really getting it done. Because obviously almost everybody of us who is involved with underground metal has been doing something like this. So everybody knows somebody who's playing in a band, and then you just invite them to some show that you're organizing, and that kind of works out. All you need to do is basically find a band that's got the time, you need to find the venue, and that's it. In general, you don't even need security really, because it's essentially your friends that are coming there. So there is actually no trouble occurring because everybody knows everybody else. Now that changes a lot if you do it like really professionally. That means if you're organizing a tour, visiting other cities, or making a big ass festival like Marius is. So I was able to grab Marius at the Slamming Brutality Festival and ask him a few questions about how he is getting it done. This is the beginning of a beautiful new series for the channel, and I will be talking with a lot of more people who are involved in the business of metal. So not only the bands, but also guys who are running the whole business and organizing stuff, to check out how they are contributing to the whole story. Enjoy! So, Mr. Slamming Brutality, how are you feeling?
I'm alright, I would say.
Alright, you're not stressed at all?
I'm always stressed when it comes close to the event, so I'm definitely stressed. But so far everything is going fine, so I'm alright.
Listen, how would you describe yourself? How would you describe this, what you're doing? More of a promo man or more of an organizer? What is that?
It's basically just doing what I like. I mean, for me, of course it's stress. On the other side, I like to do it. I like to see people enjoying it. I like to see things working out, I would say. And it's just a nice thing to do. It's not my job, it's just what I like to do.
Right, tell me, how did you come to this idea to do this? I mean, this is like the 6th year now that this is going on. I mean, obviously it grew so much that all of a sudden you got like a really tight lineup this year. And this is an indoor festival, first of all, and it's like really tightly, neatly done. How did you get to this idea to do this?
Actually, I did my first show when I was turning 18, and actually a friend of me had the idea to do a show in my hometown, and I just said, yeah, why not? I liked to visit shows back then already, so I was just saying, yeah, let's do it. Then we kind of split up because there were like differences in what we wanted to do and how we wanted to handle it. And the first show was like more hardcore, I would say, and then the next one was Slamming Brutality, basically. It was the second show I did in 2012, and it was a small venue, not a big lineup, just 6 bands, and it just grew by time. Next year I took more bands, and the next year I took more bands, and then bigger bands, and then it just evolved how it is now.
I think like one of the bigger aspects of this, what it makes it like really awesome and really new, is that, or really different from all the other ones, is that it's a really dedicated indoor thing. Like you're gonna keep it that way, right?
Yeah, I never had the plan to do it outdoor. Also, August and all those summer festivals are pretty close together, so I'm worried that if I do it in the summer, there will be nobody, because people are on vacation, people go to, I don't know, Wacken, Summer Breeze or other huge festivals, so I prefer to have it in autumn or maybe even winter. It just depends on what tours coming through, and that's basically why I wanted to have it at the end of the year, and also it's indoor because it's cold. That's the reason, basically.
Yeah. So how does this actually work? So for all these guys, which are the majority out there, they have never done a gig, like not even a gig, not a festival or whatever. So first of all, you're gonna get in contact with the people, right? And you're gonna check out, okay, how's the timetable? Is it possible to get these bands over here?
I mean, I'm always in contact with touring agencies, so I'm always looking out for any package that fits my festival, and I have always bands in my mind, so if I have a good package, then I just book around it, contact the bands, see who's available, see who's not, depends on if it's possible financially and everything else, and yeah, that's basically what we do.
When you kind of start off doing something like this, how long does it take you to kind of really get there, man?
To book the whole lineup, you mean, or?
Yeah, everything, man. I mean, thankfully you got like here in Yoko's venue that you can basically have every time you want. Like that's a big one that's kind of off the list already.
So I mean, as soon as I have the tour booked, which I always try to have, it's just it really depends on how bands react, if they're replying fast, if all the bands are available, which I want to have, or yeah, anything else. I mean, basically it's possible to book a show like this in a week, but of course it takes longer because I have bands in my mind, but some might be not available, so I have to look for something else, etc. So in the end it's probably like a procedure of 1 or 2 months to just book it, but I mean I'm always waiting for the right date to do it because of the tour, and yeah, that's basically it. I'm waiting for the tour and then I book everything around, and the venue, I have it, I just contact them. If I'm early enough, it's not a problem to have it, and that's basically it.
Well, there's a ton of responsibility involved in all of this, I guess. Like, I mean, not only for the bands, not only for the fans, but also financial things that are kind of always there. I mean, if you kind of really fuck up, then there's a ton of cash. It's just been lost.
Yes, of course. Yeah, I mean, you have to plan, of course. You can't just book and throw money out and just hope that 500 people will come. But it's always, I mean, I have a good deal with the venue. That's the main point that's important. So if you pay already a few €1,000 for the venue, that's huge. So yeah, it's more. Yeah, you just have to see how it works and then see how much money you will have to charge just to be fine and safe, to not lose a lot of cash. But it can always happen. I had a lot of hardcore shows which failed miserably, but I mean, I have some fan base for this festival. People know it, so I'm pretty safe to have at least amount to cover the costs.
Listen, I don't know how you can top this lineup in the future.
I'm just trying to top it every year. Sometimes I think for myself, yeah, is it even possible? But somehow it works out in the end. And I mean, I always have bands in my mind for next year already, even if the festival is not even done. But yeah, it's just trial and error, basically.
All right, this is an awesome, very underrated festival. It's in Gießen in Germany, and people from all around the world should be coming now soon too. Man, thank you very much.